Inside row 13, it comes out of Lithia. He'll be in the number 25, and it'll be Bruce Brantley. Moving up to row 6 on the outside, he comes out of Jamestown, Indiana, in the Morgan Interiors machine, 14H of Davy Hamilton Jr. Inside row number 11 will be the number 26 out of Mooresville, North Carolina, Kaylee Bryson. Moving up to row number 5, he comes out of Plant City in the WillowUSA.com machine, the 155 of Steve Eisler. Earlier heat winner tonight, inside row number 5, comes out of Tampa, also in the Morgan Exteriors machine, in the number 14, Davy Hamilton Jr. Moving up to row number 4 in the PCS Racing, comes out of Tavares, Florida. He'll be in the number 5, it'll be Daniel Miller. Inside row number 4 out of Lebanon, Indiana, in the George Rudolph Racing Machine, the 68 of Joe LaGoria. Moving into row number 3, and the outside, it'll be the number 1 out of Shelby Township, Michigan. It'll be Taylor Ferns. Inside row number 3, comes out of Wesley Chapel. It'll be the 55 of Tommy Nichols. Moving into row number 2 in the Dennis Hood Racing Machine out of Tampa. It'll be the 3X of Bo Hartley. Earlier heat winner tonight in the First Response Pressure Wash Machine comes out of Leesburg, Florida, the number 93 of Dude Teed. Moving into row number 1, comes out of Titusville in the Hollinger Racing Machine, the number 85 outside row 1, Stephen Hollinger. And in the pole position in the Tommy Rice Racing Machine comes out of Tampa, the 5S of Troy DeCare. There is your starting lineup for tonight's 41-lap feature here at Citrus County Speedway.
Time runner-up in the IndyCar Series in 97 and 98. Super modified, extraordinaire, back in the day. He's going to be starting deep in the field, but cool to have Davy Hamilton Sr. here with us.
Yeah, kind of a neat thing to have him there. I know he's done some truck racing over the years and super stadium truck racing the last few years. I would say back probably 4 or 5 years ago. I know also Davy Jr. does a little bit of stadium truck racing, so they can try to race whatever. And of course, Davy Sr., one of the great analysts on the Indy Racing Motor Network, does a lot of the IRL racing. I'll tell you, there's a guy who knows the racing, knows a lot of stories, been around a long time. But again, good to see father and son in here tonight.
Another driver coming from out of town, Kaylee Bryson in the 26. Living in Mooresville now, but originally out of Muskogee, Oklahoma. She made history earlier this year, being the first female to make the A-main of the Chili Bowl. She moved to North Carolina, been doing some late model stuff for Lee Falk up there in the North Carolina area. She's going to be starting deep in the field as well. But Tony, one driver, you can't talk about the Sandi DeCare Classic without bringing up our pole sitter tonight, Troy DeCare.
Yeah, and Troy, very good here. You know, he knows how to get around, national driver. Great to see him back here, and I know this is an emotional night. I knew Sandi very, very well from the world of go-kart racing. As I said earlier, a great wife, a mom, a grandmother, an aunt. She was done so much in the world of racing. I remember she used to score keep, set up the races, the schedule. She did really a lot, and it really is a great honor here tonight for the Troy DeCare and the entire family to have this race. And I know a lot of very emotion for Troy. I know he'd like to win it, but again, this is a big night, and we'll see how he does it. But again, he's very good here at Citrus County Speedway. You go up and down this line, there could be some sleepers in there. There's a handful of drivers that are very solid here tonight.
And some drivers making their first starts here tonight at Citrus County Speedway. 5 different states being represented here in this Sandi DeCare Classic. And we're just moments away from getting these cars rolling for 41 laps.
And all the way in from Shelby Township, Michigan. Again, Taylor Ferns. Again, Taylor keeping out that number 1 car. Again, Taylor also running some USAC stuff over the years. And they really did some pretty good things this year in the Silver Crown, so good to see her out here tonight, all the way in from Michigan. I know the weather's not a disaster up there yet, but always nice to come down here to Florida, and great to have these drivers come down here. And, you know, over the whole entire 2022 season, had a lot of rainouts, but how exciting was it that we started out the beginning of the year with a lot of national drivers for the late model class, and this year now, again, seeing the sprint car drivers really pouring out from all over the country.
Yeah, for sure, and a lot of drivers with some very diverse backgrounds. We mentioned, you know, Davy Hamilton running the IndyCar stuff. So a lot of drivers with some open wheel backgrounds. Got Kaylee Bryson, she runs the midgets. So, I mean, you talk about Ferns with the Silver Crowns. Those Silver Crown cars are something else. I know you spent your summer up in Illinois. Did you get a chance to see those while you're up there?
I had an opportunity to watch the Silver Crown. They can really get after it on the dirt. What a time to watch the USAC cars. What a great series. What a great program. But and it is, you know, the diversity of these drivers. How they go from one thing. We talked about Hamilton doing the stadium trucks. And he's, you know, break it out. We've seen a lot of diversity in these drivers, and that's what makes it up. And like, you can wheel one of these sprint cars, and you can wheel anything. You get 9 years of experience.
Very fast, about 12 seconds they get around this track. For DeCare, racing Colorado earlier this season, so a lot of these drivers doing a lot of traveling. Feel like another driver we have
Tommy's going to be in Southern Row, number 3 coming up. Go straight to
already carried his first motor here. Yeah. Red flag. almost lapped everybody. He almost lapped number 2 and number 3. Number 2, number 3 car.
Daniel Miller fought hard all night long.
Your winners.
Pretty battle there with him new team. Miller earlier, he went over tonight. Davy Hamilton Jr.
Davy Hamilton Jr.
Stocks, they're coming up
NASCAR.
next.
That's why it is so damn good.
So we'll go trackside. We'll have Austin. We'll have a word with your drivers. Get 50-50 coming up next.
All right, he's out of the car. You can hear you. Davy Hamilton Jr. going to climb to the top of the wing here. He wins the inaugural Sandi DeCare Classic here at Citrus County Speedway.
That's pretty cool. That's all, folks.